says that Cal Poly puts its employees at risk.
How Woods Humane Society is helping stray cats, and what to do if you see one.
A team of Cal Poly students are launching a student-focused carpooling marketplace.
Broadcasting from Swanson Studios, you're watching Mustang News.
Welcome to Mustang News TV. I'm Angela Carpenter.
And I'm Amanda Wernick. Let's get into today's top stories. Cal Poly's faculty union has filed a grievance with the California Faculty Association over how the university has handled COVID-19. In an email sent to all faculty members on February 15th, the SLO chapter of the California Faculty Association explained how it believes Cal Poly violated 3 provisions in the collective bargaining agreement. Specifically, how Cal Poly has put faculty at risk during the pandemic. Lewis Call, the president of the union, explained what he wants from the university going forward.
We're hoping to get faculty choice for modality. We really believe that the faculty are the people who best understand their own needs and the needs of their students.
In the grievance announcement, the union said that the purpose of it was to ensure that individual faculty rights are protected. The union is looking for faculty to share their on-campus COVID experiences. The university has not formally responded to the grievance.
If you happen to see frequent stray cats in your community, you're not alone. Reporter Ava Kirshner tells us how Project Meow is helping out.
Project Meow is a fund that Woods Humane Society created to support the cost of sterilization surgery for community cats. A community cat ranges from strays that can be feral and under-socialized to friendly cats just looking for a home.
That community cats are some of the most underserved animals within our county because they don't have owners and they're not traditional pets. You don't always see them, you don't get to cuddle with them, but that doesn't mean that they don't need our help.
And a big part of that help starts with the volunteers that trap them.
You hear about people shooting cats, poisoning cats, and I'm like, that's not population control. There's no more cats will just move in to take their place.
If you find a community cat, you can do the trapping yourself if you are able, or you can contact Woods directly and they can send out a trapper. Just over 4,000 community cats have been altered at the Atascadero and San Luis Obispo locations, and in 2021 alone, they altered almost 1,700 cats.
And as long as we have funding within the Project Meow Fund, we will just keep going strong and getting those cats altered and put back out into the community.
All funding comes through donations, and the cost of $25 covers 1 spay or neuter, a rabies vaccine, and an ear tip, which is a universal sign that shows a cat is altered and vaccinated. If you would like to donate towards Project Meow, you can visit Woods' website at woodshumanesociety.org/donate. For Mustang News, I'm Ava Kirshner.
Woods Humane Society also offers monthly Tippet Tuesdays, a spay and neuter clinic altering dozens of cats in one day. To make an appointment, you can call the number 805-540-2692.
And now, hear about a new carpooling business started by Cal Poly students. The Cal Poly Facebook Rideshare group was created in 2011 by students looking to travel home for the holidays. However, its disordered posts can be difficult and time-consuming for users to navigate. A team of Cal Poly students aims to fix these issues by launching a student-focused carpooling marketplace. Co-founder and CEO of Ride Carpool and Senior Experience Industry Management major Johnny Morris says Ride will help students take control of their travels.
I mean, we're building something that they can use and that they can get like true value from, and they don't have to worry about how they're going to get home for the holidays, or if they want to visit their friend at a college next door and surprise them, then they can do that on any given weekend. And that's really what we're enabling, is more transportation and more mobility solutions for students and within their budget.
Ride Carpool will allow students to dictate where they go, who they go with, and for how much. Co-founder and CTO of Ride Carpool, sophomore computer science major Josh Wong, says Ride will be a versatile service.
We see ourselves being into the long distance space as well as potentially even close distance. For example, if students want to go and get groceries, they just look for a ride within that day or that weekend, and they're just as easy as that able to book a ride and able to get groceries.
Ride Carpool co-founder and CPO senior computer science graduate student Emily Gavrilenko says her time with Ride has been rewarding.
I think we have an amazing team, and it's been really fun to work with like-minded individuals that really see this as a problem we can solve.
The team is launching its beta in March. More information about Ride can be found at ridecarpool.com. That's Ride spelled with a Y. For Mustang News, I'm Amanda Wernick. Stay tuned about the upcoming beta launch of this student-run business. Coming up after the break, we will take a look at Cal Poly drag show performers. We'll be right back.
Operation Wonder Park is a go!
There's nothing more powerful than imagination.
Honey, have you seen my cell phone?
But don't just imagine.
My park came to life?
Ooh, a plot twist!
Use STEM to build, create.
She did it!
And change the world.
Who's with me?
I'm more of a 2 feet on the ground kind of guy.
It's gonna hurt tomorrow.
If she can STEM, so can you. Find out more at She Can STEM.
Welcome back to Mustang News TV. Now let's go to Caitlin with the weather report.
So, starting with beaches up north, we have a high of 60 degrees in Cayucos with a low of 47. Moving down a little bit south at Morro Bay with a 60-degree high and a 47-degree low. At Avila Beach, we have a high of 65 and a low of 47. And then finally moving down south at Pismo Beach with a high of 66 and a low of 48. And Oceano with a high of 65 and a low of 47. For the 5-day forecast, today we have a high of 69 with a low of 44 with sun and partial clouds. Tomorrow with a high of 58 and a low of 45. And then for the rest of the week, we see some rain on Saturday. And finally, a full sunball on Sunday and Monday with highs of 60 and 66 degrees.
Thanks, Caitlin. 2 Cal Poly students have found a way to express their passion for creativity through the art of drag.
Rule number 1 is energy. What?
I just love to perform. I would be lying if I said I didn't love the stage.
In 2021, senior experience industry management major Luke O'Leary made a debut as Queen Curveball in the local drag community.
It was a quick jump. I only came out as gay when I was 21, and then half a year later, my best friend Jordan introduced me to the world of drag and what that even means.
I got Luke involved in drag because I have always been a long-standing fan of the show that everyone knows, RuPaul's Drag Race, but have been like a part of the queer community and part of like the drag community since I was 18 years old.
The duo works hard to create iconic looks for Curveball to wear during performances.
I usually have a lot of different ideas of maybe where to start, and then she helps me refine that and actually make sure something comes together.
My favorite thing is like when you can take something out of your brain and you don't really have to pull from anywhere else and it just comes into the real life.
Luke and Jordan have a valuable relationship that leads to success for Queen Curveball.
She's super genius at just putting things together technically and really make sure that the final product is something that we both could envision on the stage and could envision Curveball wearing and that the audience would love.
I think that that's one of the like most valuable things about our friendship and our relationship in general is that we bring out so much like cool creativity in one another, and to have that in a friend is really, really special.
For Mustang News, I'm Devin Spiegel.
Follow Curveball on Instagram at Queen Curveball to find out when her next show will be, so you can see Luke and Jordan's work come to life.
Coming up, students and smokestacks may be going away. Hear about their stories after the break.
Some seniors will be graduating early this winter quarter. There will be no graduation, so they will be coming back to SLO to walk in the spring. Reporter Caitlin Shields tells us how they plan on spending their time either working, looking for a job, or just keeping busy.
Many seniors are graduating a quarter early. Senior Daisy Kunstler shares how she will be spending her spring quarter.
I'll be spending my spring quarter working in New York for a PR agency. So I worked in New York last summer doing fashion PR as well, and so kind of just like meeting people throughout the industry and networking. And I ended up kind of hearing from a couple of different people I knew that the company I'm working for called The Force was hiring, and they pretty much gave me like an email of somebody to reach out to. I reached out to them, gave them my resume, and then I went through about like 3 full rounds of interviews, and then the 4th round was when I got the job.
Because there is no graduation in the winter, Daisy will be coming back from New York to walk in the spring.
I'm also trying to do like local slow things before I leave, like go to like the Sunset movie theater. You know, we did the tri-tip challenge like 2 weeks ago. Just like try to kind of like get all the slow in that I can, but I'm also not sad to leave.
Senior Emily Quesada is also graduating early and doesn't quite know what she's going to do next year, but plans to keep herself busy during spring quarter.
I'm planning on getting a job, whether it's on campus or off campus. I'm really hoping to work at the Writing and Learning Center on campus, and then perhaps Starbucks that I used to work there, or a restaurant downtown, just to keep myself busy.
This is Caitlin Shields for Mustang News.
There are lots of slow classics that seniors want to complete before they leave. These range from the tri-tip challenge to the drive-in movie theater to the slow swing.
Morro Bay is home to coastal views, lagoons, the famous rock, and 3 massive inactive smokestacks. And as I found out, these views will soon change, and this doesn't come without controversy. From the 1950s to 2014, the stacks powered the Morro Bay area. Longtime residents of Morro Bay, like Bob Voglin, says that the stacks have a story, especially for surfers.
The idea was you take the waves and then you'd end up in the channel and it would shoot you right back. It was a free ride back out, and you'd be on the circuit round and round and round, catching wave after wave. It was wonderful.
The owners of the land have agreed to demolish the stacks by 2028. Otherwise, they will owe the city $3 million. I'm standing in front of the tall 3 stacks right now, and in a city council meeting, they actually approved that the stacks are to come down. So, in a couple of years, this view may be looking a little bit different. Some community members are sad to see them go.
I've been coming up here since I've been a kid. When I was 16, those stacks were like one of the cool things always here, and it should be a historical landmark.
While others don't mind at all.
Take them down! No. I would not be bothered or bummed at all if they took them down.
The demo is expected to take years, and the city is still discussing plans on how the land will be used.
It's sort of a blank canvas in a lot of ways. We would likely, obviously, engage with the power plant owner and also with our community members to see what's feasible.
For Mustang News, I'm Angela Carpenter. As for what will take the space of these stacks, some suggestions include battery power, hotels, housing, or maybe something that is not industrial at all. But more research is necessary and time is needed to see what is truly possible. That's all we have for news today. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Angela Carpenter.
And I'm Amanda Wernick. Have a great rest of your day.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again. But an awkward silence can be a great thing, like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Meals on Wheels gives me a chance to be totally selfless. More than the food itself, a lot of seniors don't have family. So just to have someone to talk to, just to say, hey, how was your day? That means so much more.